You gotta know the difference if you're gonna be successful.
What's up, world? It's your boy Nabi. You're here with the number one show, How Real Is He with Ab.
Bree.
And you know we're going to talk about some things that we got to talk about.
Might make you upset.
It might make you cry. It might make you laugh. But either way, it's what we need. Black men talking about some important things. Before we start, I ain't seen in a good minute. What's up, bro?
Hey, man, chill, man.
Before we start, I heard you got nominated for a little something that's coming up.
Yeah,
So you got to at least talk to the people.
Philly lockdown love.
For sure.
Oh, man, I'm so happy, man.
Yeah.
To be recognized by my peers.
For sure. When is the actual gala and stuff? When is it going to be?
December 28th.
Got you. So if you live in Philly, listen, make sure you lock in because again, one of our own is going to be honored, and I'm already predicting he's going to win. So that's just my little fill out there. And speaking of what we're going to talk about, man, that election shit was crazy, bro. Whew. And listen, I think I'll be honest with you, man. I kind of think I knew what the outcome is, even though I didn't want it. I didn't really give a shit either way, honestly. Of course, my heart was with Sister Kamala because I felt like it was time to usher in something different. I didn't care about people talking about a woman can't run a country. Who cares? We want the best person for the position. I don't care about color, creed. I don't personally have nothing personal against Trump. I guess I hate the ideology and some of the shit that comes along. I'm definitely not for the Project 25. I think it's going to hurt a lot of black men. We talk about my boy being honored after, unfortunately being locked down, being able to change his life around. I think that project, 2025 is going to fuck a lot of young brothers who are not going to get the same opportunities to even do what you're doing, bro. What you think?
It's kind of a lot.
Yeah,
but my thing is, we talked about it briefly a while back. I just really believe that the people wasn't ready for it.
Right.
And no, you say I wanted her to win. It was like the lesser two of the evils. And I said that before because she had her bad comings. He had his bad comings. He had a lot of bad.
He had a lot of bad comings.
Like I'm saying, he got convicted. He grabbed on some women and did this, that, and that. So, but the thought of that, they wouldn't let a black woman win, and the thought of that, they still wouldn't let a woman win. Right. So just the focal point of women that voted for him,
right,
for Trump. Women that voted for him, this man said, I'm going to build the wall, the Mexicans going to build it. So for all the Latinos to come out and say they wanted to vote for him, I thought it was real crazy. So I kind of knew which way it was going to go, and I was thinking it wasn't going to go that way, but then I knew it was going to go.
I knew the reality.
I knew the fix was in.
You know what's crazy, bro? We just talked about that. See, here's like I said, I got some real good white friends, right? That we blessed. We got a few business associates and white friends that it's gonna be real about this shit. And the thing is, Trump just ushered in this kind of white privilege that no matter what I say, no matter what I do, it is what it is. And that's what kind of hurt me. Like I said, all the other stuff, prior to Donald Trump wanting to have aspirations of being in the presidency, he was in all the fights, all the black people was with him. He was shaking hands and doing all that, right? That was just business, right? And he was dancing, and I understand that. But I just felt like for his type of dichotomy to run a country, he's real egotistical. I felt like that's going to be hard. I feel like he's going to put America exactly what America want to be, which is we always shunned on other people about dictatorships, but he's kind of focusing on like, you got money, you don't. And this is, I want to talk to Philadelphians, right? I want to talk to people that are in the lowest economic structure. If you white and you don't have money, we all look at the same. I need you to understand that. This thing is not even about race any longer. It's about fucking status and economically, are you here or are you there? And I always say it was two different type of Trump supporters. Those are money and idiots. And if you ain't check your bank account and figure out which one you are, you're going to figure out in the next couple of years, man. And that's my take on it.
Well, one good thing is he ain't going to be able to do it again. So you ain't gonna be able to run and do it again. But my thing was, even with the whole Trump stuff, I watched how white America changed. Like, like people got more chips on their shoulders.
Right.
Like if you go places, like say like you work with a bunch of white people. Now they feel like they can talk to you a little bit different. Like they
Yeah.
because my president is this. So I'm gonna say, like you might like
say
say
when we had that my president Black over Rock. This is a natural thing.
But I'm saying say you at your job, right?
Yeah.
And you'll go ahead and say, hey Bob, I just put that in. And he said, well, that wasn't the way you were supposed to do it. Yeah. And Bob never talked to you like that before. And now Bob got like, now he feel like, I'm down there. Like you niggas ain't got open more. We got the ball. So that's like one thing. Like, so you're going to see all that, and it's going to get a lot of people hurt.
That's true.
It's going to get a lot of, like, on the serious note, a lot of people's going to get hurt.
You're right.
Because of the attitudes and how they feel like it. Whether it comes out from cops being one way, people being one way, like you going to the market, all that type of stuff.
You said was important, bro, because I'm gonna be real. We lucky living in an inner city like Philly, where we got a lot of people from the hood that's on the police academy. But what about those places like Milwaukee and shit? And if you give cops immunity, like I said, I'm gonna give big up to like Philadelphia Police Department. It's not an easy job, I understand. But just imagine you being in a place where 90% of your police force is white, right?
It ain't even gotta be just because they're white. You can be a token nigga.
That's true.
And that's true. Like my thing, even with the cops here, it's some good cops and some bad cops. But
we got some pretty, at least
we got some
more
good cops.
Yeah, we got more. We gotta be honest. We got some good people that's here.
No, we got some. I'm saying we got some good cops and we have some
in the city. As you get out of Philly, that shit changes.
No, but I'm saying I don't like. I used to be anti-police, and what I'm saying is, it's good cops and bad cops.
I agree.
But what I'm saying to you is, you got the cops that never was nobody when they was younger. So now they have some authority, and they go ahead and that messes up for the good cops.
Right.
So now, what I'm saying to you is, now they get to do the things that they couldn't do when they had the leash. Now that you take the leash off, now I'm knocking this nigga upside the head. Instead of whether they black or white.
No, you're right.
A bad cop is a bad cop. I don't care. But I'm just saying, we speaking on the white people. But I'm saying good cop, bad cop.
And I agree with you. Which you hit a very important point. I don't even take nothing from what you said, but I'm thinking about like the George Floyd shit that we saw, right? It's gonna be places where it's gonna be a straight line of some things should be, whether you black, white, it should be right or wrong, right?
It's gonna be blue. It's gonna be blue.
That's gonna fucking be very blue. And I think if you let people have immunity on the points of doing their job, it's gonna cause a point where you're gonna even get police officers hurt because people get tired of that shit.
So the young guys, they shooting back. So the guns is a bad thing. So now the gun lobbyists, they get to go ahead and go wild now because now the gun, like all right, you're a gun owner. So you being a gun owner, you got them for your own protection. You might get collect them and this, that, and that. Now that you got a 15-year-old, what happened down Sister Claire Muhammad? It was a 15-year-old. They had an AR-15 fully automatic machine gun.
Where the fuck you get that from?
So you get what I'm saying? So now you got more people pushing a pistol,
right?
Than like it was kind of uncommon back in the day that you have somebody that young have a gun. Not saying the guns wasn't out here.
No, you're 100% correct.
But it's easy accessible now to get that. You can get a gun before you get jumped.
That's true, and that's what kills me about the Trump thing. I got brothers who can't get a fucking job at Walmart because of their criminal record. But this man is the president of the United States, all these convictions, all these things against him. And that's why I say that ideology. But that's what I'm talking about, that ideology, that way of thinking that just makes it kind of like a kind of a white slap in the face that, yeah, you can't do it normal, but in this case, that's why I didn't like it.
But my thing is, I don't really want nobody to really think that it's a black and white thing.
Not on the surface. No, but in America, it still is the undercurrent.
It's the have and the have not.
Or that's what it turns to.
Right. So what I'm saying is, you got good people, got bad people. So just say we was people of the echelon, people up here. We was way up here. Now we looking down to people that's down here. Whether we black or white. So now some of the people, if your tax bracket is different, now some people, not saying all people, but some people think like, oh, I'm privileged. That's not my problem because that's a problem that we don't deal with every day. I agree with you.
think that it's like when you come from poverty, right, and you make it out, the whole thought is your whole thought is I never want to go back to where I was, right? I feel like people who come to this country, the difference between a lot of them and some of us is they don't have no fucking blinders on. Where we've been here all life and we think one way, and a motherfucker come from a different country, it's a certain hunger.
But you
I
know,
feel like it's that with us. Not that we're so above everybody, but we just economically we come from a struggle. We got to at least a comfortable point. Uncomfortableness is scary because we don't know what this Trump administration is going to bring in for the next, and that's what's scary.
I'll get like, even with that being said, and we're gonna roll it up in a second. We're gonna wrap this thing up. But even with that being said, I like to think I'm not out of poverty yet. I'm
Right.
still in poverty, but I'm just not on the floor.
Gotcha.
So I got my eyes set, like, and what you said to far as other people come in, they don't got nothing to lose. That's their mentality. They don't have nothing to lose. And then when we get it, like I have some friends, I have some people I know, they don't want to go to work at
Right.
McDonald's. I was away and I worked for 19 cents.
Right.
So I don't care about, like, I don't have no pride if I don't have it.
Right.
Like, and that's our thing as a people.
Right.
We got pride and we don't got it. So how you gonna have pride if you don't want to try? So this is the, like, you know, it's hard to say because they don't want to try, but they got standards and you broke.
And
How you got standards and you broke?
standards in a strong opinion.
Like, and Jadakiss said it best. He said, "Tell me how I broke me you could chill."
Yeah. That was
You can't.
yeah. One thing for sure in closing though, Black America, we've been fine regardless who's in presidency. So we're gonna make it either way. Get your mind right, make some sound investments, and you're gonna be all right. That being said, we'll be right back.